The evolution of programming languages have paved the way for new possibilities in the world of software development. Believe it or not, according to the Historical Encyclopedia of Programming Languages, we have 8,945 programming languages and counting. It's a natural law that nothing lasts forever. Likewise, despite their unparalleled caliber and contribution to the IT industry, there are a few languages going obsolete. The introduction of a few rookie programming languages makes the current ones look like their valor is coming to an end soon. Now, the question arises, which of these programming languages are the ones you should least focus on? We have created this video based on the trends, potential job opportunities, repositories, programmer communities, and surveys on websites like Stack Overflow and many more. So you are already watching Simplilearn, and today we bring you the list of the top 10 dying programming languages in the year 2023. At number 10, we have CoffeeScript. CoffeeScript is one of the lightest languages ever designed. CoffeeScript, a single-threaded and synchronous programming language, had fewer lines of code than JavaScript, with increased readability compared to its predecessor. CoffeeScript was adopted by major companies like Dropbox, GitHub, and many more to develop their browser-side code. However, the latest migration chose JavaScript as a better alternative. As of January 2020, CoffeeScript was declared obsolete and is no more operational. At number 9, we have Ruby. With 6% of the worldwide programmers community, Ruby is in 9th place on our list for today. Ruby is extensively used in building web applications, data processing, automation, and many more. The most prominent of all its applications is Ruby on Rails, also known as ROR. It's highly believed that Ruby still has a lot of potential, but it's considered obsolete based on its competition. Allies like Python are comparatively less verbose, highly readable, and offer better code security than Ruby. Hence, slowly, Ruby is also becoming obsolete, if not completely dead. At number 8, we have VBA, Visual Basic. VBA was one of the most extensively used programming languages. Not only beginners, but also corporates also used VBA. The language could build high-performance tools to extract data from various sources. Companies like Microsoft, ArcGIS, AutoCAD, CorelDRAW, and LibreOffice used VBA to manage their internal operations. Microsoft's VBA currently shares 4% of the worldwide developer community. Despite being based on .NET, it is no longer updated by Microsoft, indicating its obsolescence. At number 7, we have Scala. Scala was a well-known language in the developers community for a really long period. It is one of the most powerful languages that are based on Java, with the potential to process petabytes of big data. It's not because of performance, but because of the features, which most developers are unaware of. Yes, migration to Scala from Java is a little difficult as it offers a steeper learning curve. Also, Scala has a smaller developer community of 2.9% worldwide, making support scarce. At number 6, we have Objective-C. Objective-C has already established a firm foot in the world of application development, so much so that libraries it supports are nearly impossible to recreate with a new language. Objective-C was originally used by Apple to develop its applications for Apple devices, but due to its verbose nature, complex syntax, and outdated libraries, Apple made the switch to Swift for the ease of code readability and application development. With less than 2.5% of the worldwide developer community, Objective-C is close to becoming an obsolete programming language soon. At number 5, we have Perl. Originally developed for script manipulation, Perl has turned out to be one of the go-to languages for web development. It is one of the most efficient open-source languages for text manipulation. Despite its simplicity and efficiency, Perl comes with a major drawback. Perl fails to support portability because of CPAN modules. Programs run slowly and must be interpreted each time any changes are made. These drawbacks have resulted in the drop of developers in Perl. Currently, it has less than 2.3% of developers worldwide. At number 4, we have Haskell. With similar numbers, a 2.2% share of developers worldwide, we have Haskell. Earlier, Microsoft and similar companies depended on Haskell for their software development. Lately, Haskell has faced issues like no proper IDE support, complex syntax, and a steep learning curve. This forced developers to migrate to better alternatives. Also, Haskell's major disadvantage is its inability to support Android development. These are some of the significant reasons to turn Haskell into a fading programming language. Now we come to our top 3 most powerful yet obsolete languages. At number 3, we have Fortran. Fortran had laid foundations in various domains for a decent period of 30 years. Everything was handled using Fortran, from designing bridges to aeroplanes and factory automation to data analysis. Such a glorious language also turned obsolete while facing the test of time. Developers soon had to migrate from Fortran due to a lack of dynamic memory, reliability, and unsafe code prone to cyber threats. Currently, less than 1% of developers worldwide are working with Fortran. At number 2, we have Erlang. Erlang escalated telecommunications processes to new heights for Ericsson. Apart from telecoms, Erlang supported banking, e-commerce, computer systems development, and instant messaging services. Despite its capabilities to develop almost everything in the tech industry, the Achilles heel of Erlang was its complex debugging procedures and critical deployment issues. This resulted in the deterioration of the might of Erlang. Today, a handful of developers with less than 1% worldwide operate in Erlang. That brings us to our top programming language, which is slowly becoming obsolete. At number 1, we have Cobol. Cobol is one of the languages from mainframe computer era. The early mainframe programming for business transactions, banking, and many more was handled by Cobol. Since its veteran programming language, it had a tougher verbose syntax with slow compilation and deployment. Today, with less than 0.5% of the developer community, Cobol is considered one of the legendary programming languages going extinct. That concludes our list of the top 10 dying programming languages for the year 2023. Which of these programming languages are the ones you like the most and wish they stay for a while in the IT industry? Let us know in the comments section which one is your favorite programming language and why. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this and share it with your friends, and subscribe to Simplilearn to never miss out on any updates. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe and keep learning.